Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for joining me. So we're going to wait a little bit until I can see some people. So if you just want to message me to say that you can see. Kate, yes, we did it. I did it, you did it. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What a gorgeous day, hey? So grateful. You know, so much has changed for us all. And it feels like the universe said, but I'll give you sun. Thank goodness. Thank goodness, thank goodness. So just wave if you're there. Perfect, thank you. Thank you. Oh, here you come. Morning. Just give me a wave. Morning, Sana. Hi, Emma. Oh, there's the girls. What a great team. What an amazing thing to be part of a collective of women supporting other women to give us all an opportunity to get out of our heads and into our bodies at this important time. And if you're feeling, hello, Kerry. If you're feeling like me, a little like, oh gosh, I heard on the news the other day that they were going to, that it was looking like things might sort of be under control. There was a part of me that thought, not yet, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I said I'd learn a language. I need to get my body sorted. I need to get out there and get my daily yoga practice in place. Anyway, morning, Liz. And hi to anybody that's watching retrospectively later. I know that this isn't the best time of day if you've got small people. And I've got teenagers that are still asleep, so this is perfect. Hi, Roxy, welcome. Okay, so I think we'll get started. So if you're meeting me for the first time, hi, my name's Ellie. I'm a breathwork facilitator and a queer teacher, wife, mum, just doing the best I can really and finding ways that work for me to make life feel more aligned, more connected. And probably like most of you, you know, we come to these things because we really needed them and then love them and want to share them with everybody else. So this is why I come to this work, because I, at points in my life, felt overwhelmed, anxious, stressed out, unsure about what I was supposed to be doing in the world. And over a decade, really, I went and did lots of different things. And I would have to say that the two things that I teach, Koya and Breathwork, have been the most incredible transformational things. They've really helped me heal my relationship with my body, heal my relationship with my past, my future, and just help me get become really happy with who I am and what I'm doing and really sure of that. Thank you. Morning, Shelley, at last. So if you've met me recently, seen me, if we're friends, you'll know that this is something I'm absolutely passionate about. It is the most incredible practice. It's so much more than you think it is, and it's incredibly powerful. And I remember someone telling me many years ago, the breath isn't a tool, it is the tool. And it wasn't until many years later that I would come to realise this and feel it in my body. The thing is that you can change the way you breathe and change the way that you feel. And even if you're not feeling calm, relaxed, safe, by changing the way that you breathe, morning, Ray, by changing the way that you breathe, you can reset the mind. So you don't have to believe it, you just have to do it. So the breath work that I'm going to teach you this morning is actually an active meditation. So for those of you that might be resistant to normal meditation because you find it hard to switch off, then breath work is for you. It's a really great way of moving energy through your body. If you feel tired, if you feel frustrated, if you feel like you want to have a rah, you can do that by getting quiet and going inside. And by the time you finish the breathwork, you will feel super chilled, super calm, and incredible. So it's a interesting practice. It looks so different to the way it makes you feel. Morning, Zanya. Morning, Sam. A lot of the people on here that breathe with me during the week. So lovely to see you, and thank you so much for you that are trying this firsthand for the first time. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to start by telling you that all you need to do is to be able to lie completely flat, to make sure that you're warm and that you've got something to cover your eyes. So you can be lying on the ground if you want to, you can be lying in your bed, you can be lying on the carpet. I would just get something to pull over you, because you might find when you go into the resting breath that you get a bit, that your temperature drops a little bit. And it's nice to have something to cover your eyes as well, because it's just less distracting and it kind of helps you get into the body. So I'm going to show you the breath. So it's a 3-part breath, and this is a really important part to get. So I'm going to sort of show you in detail. So to start with, what I'd like to do is to get you to breathe in and out through your open mouth. And as you breathe in and out, I want you to imagine that you are blowing up your belly like a balloon. So normally in life, we are encouraged to tuck our bellies in, shoulders back, and have great posture, but that doesn't leave a lot of space for belly breathing. And belly breathing is the kind of breath that makes you feel incredible, safe, secure, resilient, resourceful. So we're going to put our hands on our belly, and I give you full permission to give me the biggest belly, like Sunday roast belly, and we're going to breathe in and out through our open mouth. So I'm just noticing how that feels. It might feel a little strange to start. Don't worry if that's the case. It does for most of us. I think what we're doing is, in this breath, we are undoing the way that we've been taught to breathe. So don't worry about it. It doesn't have to feel comfortable. The more you do it, the more comfortable you'll get with it. So the first breath we're going to do is in through the belly. Morning, Marissa. Okay. And then the second breath we're going to do is through our heart space. So we're going to breathe in again with an open mouth. Hi, Susie. And we are going to, after that, we're going to exhale like a sigh. So it's and it can be as slow or as fast as you want to go. Just listen to your body. What I would say is, if you're going quite fast, I would say just make sure that you are really blowing your belly up, because it's almost like you're creating a wave with the body. The bigger the belly, the more then air that you're moving up through your heart space, through your chest, and the more you can shift. So the way that looks like from the side is so this is all done through the mouth. The active breath is done just through the mouth. And then we'll move into the resting breath. Now the resting breath is done just through the nose. So if you imagine that you're running a race, so you're doing the active breath, you're working through you're working through resistance, you're moving through that. And then when we go into the resting breath, it's just super chill, breathing through the nose, and I'm going to guide you. So I'll guide you out throughout the whole meditation. And if you're somebody that finds normal meditation hard because you find it hard to switch off, you're being guided, you're giving your mind something to do, so it's really perfect for that. So don't worry if you feel like your mind is busy, that you've got lots of chatter, it's hard to switch off. Don't worry, stick with it. You will find your groove, your body knows what to do. And also the important thing to say is, this is your body, your experience. If at any point you want to stop, listen to your body. This is suitable for everybody. But if you are feeling apprehensive, know that that's very normal. If you carry on with the breath, you'll just move through it. but listen to your body. So if at any point you want to stop, and I say this cryptically, and you want to go back to the way you're feeling right now, then all you need to do is stay lying down, bend your knees, put the soles of your feet on the floor, open your eyes, refamiliarize yourself with where you are, and then just come back to the breath. And I think that is about it. So you're going to feel all kinds of amazing things as you breathe. You're going to feel tingly, buzzy. All is welcome. The way I describe it is it's like energy on the move through your body. What we're doing in this practice is we are experimenting with changing our breath and noticing how we feel. We're just changing our breath for about 20 minutes. We're going to have a 30-minute practice, and then we're going to go into the resting breath for about 10 minutes. So 20 minutes of active breath, 10 minutes of resting breath, then you're ready to go about your day. This is a practice as well that you can do for 5 minutes, 7 minutes. I like doing it. Morning, Becky. Morning, Sarah. This is something I like to do. I like to do a big session once a week, but you might find that you want to do a 7-minute daily. And what I will say is that the more that you do it, the more you love it, the better you feel. Enough said. So I'm just going to cue up music. I just need to explain as well that I'm using unlicensed music to follow the rules of Facebook and YouTube this morning. So normally you'll have a playlist. I love, love, love music. This is very powerful music. So yeah, it's going to be amazing. But yes, I will get started. So is everybody familiar with the breath? Has anybody got any questions about the breath? Now would be the time. In, exhale. Okay. So lie down, get comfy, cover your eyes. And let's get started. Beautiful. Just noticing how the body's feeling. Noticing where you're feeling resistance and not trying to change anything. Staying with your breath. Your breath knows what to do. Beautiful. Staying with your breath. Knowing that as you breathe, you are raising your vibration. You are moving energy through your body. It might feel a little different, buzzy, tingly. All is welcome. If you want to shake your hands, shake your body, you don't have to stay still. And don't worry if you feel a little lightheaded. This will quickly pass. You might start to feel some tingling in the fingertips, in the hands. This is a good sign. There's energy on the move. Don't worry if your mind is busy still. Just noticing thoughts as they come into your consciousness and just letting them melt away. Not putting any weight or attaching any meaning to them. Gifting yourself this time. Beautiful. Stay with the breath. And as you're breathing, letting go of any sense of apprehension, knowing that you're safe, that your body knows what to do. And just checking in with your body. Is there any area that you're feeling tension in? And just taking your breath to that part. And as you do that, just feeling that area of tension just melting away. Beautiful. Stay with the breath. And if you're feeling resistant, don't worry, it is so normal. Letting go of the mind, trusting the body. Beautiful, stay with the breath. And if you want to, open your mouth a little wider. Really feel the breath moving. And to get energy on the move a bit, what I like to do is laugh, make some sound. And if you don't feel like laughing, I understand. You don't have to feel it to do it. It's like the breath. So when you're ready, just laugh with me like a loon. The bigger the laugh, the more the sound, the more the moving of energy and breath in your body. Oh, that's it. And I don't know if you noticed, but the constriction and the letting go is very similar to crying. And what we're doing is moving that energy through the body. Maybe shake your hands. That might have budged a bit for you if you're feeling resistant. Coming back to the breath. Knowing that this is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. It's such a powerful way to reset, to get out of the stories that you're playing, to be more present, to feel more rested, to feel safer in your own skin. So continuing with the breath. And imagining as you're breathing, you are bringing in golden light into the body. Warm golden light. And you are feeling each cell, waking up each sleepy cell, setting off this beautiful chain reaction of light through your body. Waking up all parts of yourself that might have felt tired, sleepy, resistant. Sending love to each part of your body as you breathe. Breathing into your sacrum, where you hold your self-belief, your truth, lighting up that area and lighting up every energy center in your body as you breathe. And you might be feeling that you're getting into a really nice flow now. You may be not so much. Don't worry, stay with it, it will come. Even for the most resistant, it will come. Staying with the breath. And giving your body a wriggle or a shake. So feeling zingy and buzzy and vibrating in your body is all normal, all is welcome. This is energy on the move. And what we're doing as we breathe, we're blowing up the belly. We're not getting pulled into feelings or thoughts about feelings. We are literally just moving energy through the body. So imagine you've got this scrubbing brush going in, scrubbing any way, any fear, any unsure feelings, any pain. All of the stuff that we try and push away gets held in the belly. So we are moving that up, moving it around, moving it up through the lens of love, through the heart space, looking at it with just compassion and love, and then huffing it out. The bigger the sigh, the better. Beautiful. So staying with the breath. Just noticing how the body is feeling. We're not trying to change anything, we're just changing our breath, not how we are feeling. We're not in control of that, we're letting go. So letting your breath be the guide, and letting your body and your breath know what they want and need to do, like two old friends walking hand in hand. Giving the brain time off, letting any thoughts just melt away, gifting yourself this time like the biggest love bomb. And next I'd like you to make some sound with me, and we make sound because again we're moving energy through the voice. So sometimes people use their cushions to tilt their head, and then what we're doing is moving all this beautiful energy in our body and then constricting our throat. So what I'm going to get you to do is just grab your cushion, or you can make some sound into your elbow. If you're in a flat and you don't want to sound crazy, you can create the sound, create the energy of a big shout without actually doing one. So you can go, ah! And do it for as long and as hard as you want until you feel your body, your tummy really scrunching up. Let it go. Let that be all the frustration of homeschooling, cooking on demand, coping in isolation, feeling on your own. All of those feelings, I would like you to shout. Imagine you're having a moment at the bottom of a garden or in a park or in to the air off the edge of a mountaintop. Beautiful. And then coming back to the breath. Beautiful. Stay with it. Let your breath be the guide. Beautiful. And remembering, if it feels too much at any point, you can always stop for a moment and come back to it. This is your experience, this is your body. And you are going to get the most incredible payoff in the resting breath, which comes at the end of this. So stay with it if you can, rest if you need to, and come back to it. All is welcome. So if you've just joined, the breath looks like this. In, out. Seeing if you can raise that belly another 15-20%. How big can your belly get? Can you take your belly to the ceiling? And imagine that as you're breathing, that you are moving energy like the tide moves the water. And knowing that we are never supposed to be completely full, holding on to emotion. We are a channel to feel it all, see it all, and let it go, let it move through. So this is an invitation to move energy through your body. Let go of any feelings or emotions that are keeping you feeling anxious, stuck, frustrated, scared. I'm breathing those bad boys out. Yeah. So again, if you're just joining, we're following a breath pattern, a 3-part breath pattern. Belly, heart, exhale. Beautiful. And I'm going to get you to laugh with me. Apologies if you've just joined. You think that you've dialed into some crazy live, but we are just moving energy through the body. And if you don't feel like laughing, it doesn't matter. We're just making the sound of laughter. And if you're somewhere where you can't make a lot of sound, maybe just put your fingertips on your voice box over your throat chakra and go, ah! And then just shake your hands, give your hips a wriggle, and come back to the breath. Beautiful. Your body knows what it needs to do, and your body will never give you too much. It will give you just what you need. So staying with the breath. You should be feeling like you're getting into a really nice flow now. And don't worry if you're not, it will come. And don't worry if you're feeling a little emotional. Often we're just moving energy through the body. So emotion is energy in motion. That's all it is. I think we get really hung up in our society that expressing ourselves is unsafe or dangerous, and for some people it might be. But I think that the more we create space to be able to move energy through our body, the more freedom we're going to feel, the more alignment we're going to feel, the more resilient and resourceful we can feel. So imagine as you're breathing that you're creating this beautiful crystalline channel, clear glass through your body, just moving energy, breath through the body, letting go of any feelings, any emotion, just moving it through your body, just looking at it, smiling at it, and letting it go. Belly, heart, exhale. And as you're breathing, you are creating flow through the body, moving stuck energy. It can be heavy conversations, it can be things that you're facing, or low-level stress or anxiety. We are just moving that through the body, up through the heart space, up through the lens of love, with compassion. And on the exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Maybe giving your body a nice wriggle, a nice shake. As you do so, I often feel that my legs feel a little bit, so I give my legs a good shake. You don't have to stay still. What you're doing is awakening this energy, this prana, chi in your body, for you to experience all the good stuff. So staying with your breath. And I liken this to almost a reset, a full body reset. It's like you are wringing out emotion, letting go of fear and replacing it with love. How does that feel, hey? Filling your body with love, trust, surrender. Remembering that love is all that matters. And saying after me, you can say it in your head, or say it out loud. I can do this. It's safe to be in my body. I am resilient, I am resourceful. Yes, you are. And letting emotion move through you. All is welcome. We're not getting into it, we're not looking at it too deeply. We are just moving it through the body. In through the belly, in through the heart, up through the throat chakra. And then exhaling. Beautiful. Beautiful. Seeing if you can blow your belly up another 15-20%. Really blowing the belly up. Creating this beautiful wave as you blow the belly up. You've got more air, more breath to move through the chest. More to exhale. Beautiful. Staying with it. And if you've been holding anything in the tank, now would be the time to let it go. So if you want to shout, have a good old shout, or you want to laugh, whatever you want to do, all is welcome. So knock yourself out. Just moving energy through the body. Staying with it, we're almost there. I promise you the trade-off or the payoff at the end is going to be so worth it. Almost there, almost at the resting breath. Keep going. Beautiful. So now we've reached the resting breath. So the resting breath is done just through the nose. So just relax. Well done. You have done so well. And what I'd like you to do for a moment is put your hands together as if they were in prayer and then move them about a ruler's width apart. And as you connect with that energy, I want you to ask yourself, who am I? Who am I? And ask again, what am I here to do? What's my sacred work in the world? Show me. You'll get your answers. And maybe taking your hands to somewhere comfortable. Really resting into your mat, safe and held. And as you lay here, I'd like you to invite your guides, people from this life and the next who love you unconditionally, whom you love unconditionally too. And invite their energy to surround you now as you're lying here, surrounding you with golden light. And imagine opening up your heart to receive more love than you could ever imagine. More love than you could ever imagine. And imagine looking up to the sun and the sun pouring out love like warm honey. And you receiving it, lighting up, filling up, spilling over every cell in your body. Love and light. And I want you to imagine you sending that love back out into the universe, to humanity, to the planet. And imagine it coming through you like light beams. And then I want you to imagine it coming back to you in perfect balance, in perfect harmony, giving and receiving. Giving and receiving. And as you do this, remembering and knowing in your heart that all that matters is love. as we rest here for a few more moments, let's connect and show our gratitude to the elements, to the earth that supports us and holds us, and reminds us that with fertile soil, new beginnings are possible and are always just beneath the surface, ready to show themselves. To the air that we breathe, that sustains life, to the sun and her warmth and her life force, and to the stars that remind us that when we're lost in the dark, all we need to do is look up and there is a map there for us. And to the moon and her cycles, of which we are so closely connected, reminding us that there is a beginning, a middle and an end, and a new beginning. And to the oceans and rivers that remind us of flow, whatever the circumstances, flow. I want you to slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Just noticing the quality as it enters and leaves your body. Just noticing. Maybe wriggling your fingers and your toes. Maybe having a nice sleepy stretch. And very slowly rolling onto your side. And just smiling to yourself and giving yourself the biggest internal hug. And just feeling the gratitude and love for showing up for yourself in this way, being willing to explore your body and your breath in this different way, and knowing that you have awoken something within you that once you work with, life is never going to be the same again, and I mean that in the most beautiful, poetic way. My experience of the breathwork is that it makes you feel aligned. It helps you work out what's for you in life and what's not. It gives you clarity and insight around the things that you're spending time with, the people you're spending time with, and just working out what is more you. And finding that beautiful default setting within you, which is love, peace and calm, safety. And this is always just a breath away. And if during the week you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, really take a moment to do some really deep belly breaths. And you can do it through your nose if you want. Whatever feels good. Oh, thank you for all the love. And I just want to say to you that if you want to share any of your experience or insights on the feed, please feel free. If you'd rather DM me and speak to me in person, please do that too. And you can find me online at ellieloves.com. I'm doing 3 virtual classes a week, Tuesday and Friday at 7:30 and on Sundays at 11. And I'm really trying to build that Sunday into a real family class so that you can get your teens involved, you can get your overworked partner involved, you can get everybody involved to take a moment to move some of this energy, connect with your emotion, your self-expression, and be the most authentic, expressed version of yourself that you can be. Oh, thank you, Marissa. Thank you, Aggie. I also work one-to-one, so if you want to have a private session with me, you can do that. I work with couples, families, privately. So there are lots of ways to access this work. And it's incredible. It doesn't have a name. My teacher, David, in the States, David Elliott, oh, thank you, Kerry, believes that, the breath is something that's within all of us, so it's not his to name. Oh, thank you, Irina, feeling calm already. Thank you, Susie. Good. So I'm going to be here every Wednesday, 10:30. And if you want to breathe with me during the week, come to Ellie Loves. You can do that too. All my classes at the moment are donation only. They're normally £15 a session, and it's my gift to you and part of my agreement in exchange. I want to be of service during this period, so please don't ever let finances stop you. Come and join me, breathe as much as you want. We'll get through this together. Thank you, thank you, thank you.